Most expensive phones. Companies are always pushing the limits of what is feasible in the rapidly changing world of cell phones. There are new features and specifications intended to impress us with each new version. There are some phones, though, that go above and beyond the typical updates and do something completely different. These are the phones that are actually in a class by themselves, and the most expensive phone in the world is one of them. Number 10. Google Pixel 7. In our opinion, the best smartphone for the majority of consumers is the Google Pixel 7. For less money than any iPhone 14 or Galaxy S23 model, you can have a gorgeous 6.3-inch 90Hz OLED display, brilliant and customizable Android 13 software, a premium glass finish with wireless charging, and incredibly good primary and ultra-wide cameras on the back. The main camera is the best point-and-shoot phone camera on the market thanks to its 50MP sensor and superior image processing from Google, creating stunning photographs no matter what you point it at. You also receive additional pixel-only capabilities like call screening and a call holding option to avoid spending a lot of time on hold with businesses, as well as entertainment software features like Magic Eraser to eliminate undesirable persons or objects from your photographs. Some of these call perks, however, are restricted to US citizens. Number 9. The iPhone 14 Pro. Given how little the basic iPhone 14 updates the iPhone 13, it is a pleasant surprise that the iPhone 14 Pro outperforms the iPhone 13 so much. When Dynamic Island makes its debut with such a radical visual makeover, it's challenging to overlook the changes, even if some of them are only surface level. Below the top bezel, Apple's iconic screen notch has been condensed into a pill-shaped and circular shape. However, the space has been filled with black pixels. The cutouts for cameras that are now featured on most phone displays have a purpose thanks to animations that make notifications and app updates appear there. The weather, timers, music playing, and other information are always visible at the top of the screen without having to open an app thanks to this wonderfully clever feature. Number 8. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. The phone to own if you want the most features is the Galaxy S23 Ultra. It's a large, expensive phone, but it has every feature a smartphone for 2023 might want, like 3 superb cameras, a battery life that lasts for at least a day, a performance that equals any competing phone, and, of course, the now iconic S Pen stylus that's hidden inside the phone for when you need it. The 200MP primary camera is excellent if you want relatively saturated colors that stand out more than they do in real life. The fact that they have remarkable quality and the adaptability of ultra-wide, 2 separate 3x, and 10 optical telephoto lenses do not indicate, however, that they appear odd. Sadly, the Sea Life camera performs poorly in dimly lit environments. Number 7. Google Pixel 7a. The Google Pixel 7 inherits all of the greatest qualities of the Google Pixel 6 from 2022, including its excellent camera, dependable performance, and several years of software support, and improves them with a better 90Hz screen and a more upmarket design. The Pixel 7a shares the same Tensor G2 processor as the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro but has a smaller 6.1-inch display than many of the larger smartphones on this list. The 64MP main camera is extraordinary in every way. There is rarely a better phone camera for still images at this price point. The phone is also available in trendy blue and coral tones, but if white or black is more your style, you can stick with that. Number 6. OnePlus 11. OnePlus has struck the ideal balance with the OnePlus 11 by providing a fully featured premium smartphone at an incredible price. If you can live without those frills, you'll have a phone with every other feature you could want: lightning-fast performance, a gorgeous display, powerful cameras, including a good main 50MP lens, and 4 years of Android upgrades and 5 years of security fixes. In the Android market, only Samsung and Fairphone can match that. iPhones receive the longest software support at more than 5 years. Number 5. Apple iPhone 14. The iPhone 14 is cheaper and inferior to the iPhone 14 Pro, even though it is effectively an iPhone 13 with a new name. The only differences from the 13 are the scarcely perceptible main camera upgrade and the amazing action mode for stabilizing footage. Don't upgrade from an iPhone 13, otherwise. This is the model that is now most in demand. In case you ever need it, it also has car crash detection. It has fantastic performance, a long battery life, and excellent cameras despite not having a telephoto lens. Like always with Apple, iOS has the best build quality in the business and is an extremely reliable operating system. Any Apple store may repair, and you'll get software updates for about 5 years. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. To address the limitations of the Z Flip 3's short battery life and average camera performance for the price, Samsung created the Z Flip 4 as an all-day phone with the same main and ultra-wide cameras as the Galaxy S22 and S22 Plus. The best folding phone currently on the market, it costs around the same as a top-slab smartphone. Samsung promises that the Flip will last for at least 200,000 open and shut operations, or roughly 5 years of regular use, but we are unable to test this claim. There are still questions about the seam and the display's durability. Number 3. The Motorola Moto G62. Since a great phone doesn't necessarily have to be pricey, the phone at the top of our list of the best budget phones merits recognition as one of the best phones ever. The Moto G62 is a sub-$200 phone with everything you need, including a dependable 120Hz screen, alluringly simple Android software, good 2-day battery life, and a chipset with a processor strong enough to keep up with regular daily phone activities, unlike other cheaper phones. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. The Galaxy S23 Plus is a fantastic choice if you don't want a truly huge Samsung phone with a pen, S23 Ultra, but still need a good-sized display, fantastic battery life, and the finest software support available on the Android market for 5 years. During testing, the phone exceeded our expectations and boasts 3 respectable back cameras without being as large as other triple-camera smartphones on the market. Although the design is a little bit straightforward, once you have it in a case, you won't notice. Samsung's One UI is more tinker-friendly than Google's Android, but it still needs more work than on Pixel phones. Number 1. Xiaomi 13 Pro. We'll be honest, this phone would be higher on the table if Xiaomi's MIUI software were better and more pleasurable to use. It's sad because the Xiaomi 13 Pro features some of the most cutting-edge tech available. One of the first smartphones with a 1-in camera sensor available outside of China was made by Xiaomi, which was the first to market. In the upcoming years, it is anticipated that this technology will advance smartphone photography. Our study indicates that the larger sensor area effectively captures more light, resulting in amazing low-light photos and a level of clarity that is not attainable with smaller sensors. The arrangement of a decent 50MP telephoto sensor and a 50MP ultra-wide sensor is excellent, despite the obvious camera bulge. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.